Okay, in today's video about ICP, I want to check out this article that came out a couple of days ago, and it says AI coins stage massive rally, gaining over 130% amid Bitcoin resurgence. In today's video, I want to tell you why this is so important for ICP, and ultimately it might actually send internet computer to the moon. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved ones, and it seems like that the whole market is considering, for example, near ICP and also render and maybe some other coins as AI related projects. Now, I'm not saying this is not true. No, AI definitely has its part in ICP. You have to know that ICP is actually the first to implement AI GPT-2 in their blockchains. So the market is not really wrong about putting internet computer in AI groups. And this is, in my opinion, one more very important reason to believe that ICP most likely in the cycle is going to have a magnificent bull run. Why is that? Well, you really do not have to go far to identify the effects of AI. Let's just check out Dow Jones price chart. As you can see, we are just continuing to set higher highs and higher lows. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that this is because of small stocks going up, or it's actually because of the big players? And it's mainly because of NVIDIA. Let's go on NVIDIA's chart and see what is going on. There we go. As you can see, in here, we are having a magnificent move on the upside, and the AI narrative in the stock market really kicked in, I think, by about April of 2023, which is right around these areas. And at this point, NVIDIA was at 25 bucks, and now we are around $140. So in about a year and a half, just because of AI narrative, we actually had about a 6x move up, which is unbelievable in a stock market. And again, I want to be very clear, the market is definitely not wrong about identifying NVIDIA as some sort of AI related company. They are right, but $140, this is, I would say, pretty much overvalued. However, as long as the narrative lives, this move up is actually going to continue, in my opinion. Now, here's a question. Do you think that we're going to have the same kind of narrative in the crypto market or not? Well, I'm betting on yes, we are actually going to have something like that. And AI related projects are actually going to have a big bull run in the cycle. And it seems like that the market is identifying internet computer as an AI related project, which again is not actually wrong. And even if you want to ignore that, you just cannot ignore the structures in here, which do look extremely bullish. Let's just go on our own chart. I think it was from crypto.com. You see, there are many reasons to be optimistic in ICP in the midterm. The main reason, for me at least on the live chart, is because of Elliott waves. And if you want to argue, for example, we're gonna have our final bottom around this area, and maybe this is like a very important support, then okay, you need to be able to find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up off of the lowest low. This specific case is a normal 5 wave. The rules for it are we shouldn't have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of impulsive structure, wave 3 right in here should not be the smallest wave. And for subwaves, as you can see, we need to have 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different scenarios, doesn't really matter. Let's say ABC into wave 2 and a WXY into wave 4. Let's go on the live chart and see what is happening. So this point about, let's say, $2.5 is the lowest low. And what do we have off of it? A very clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up to about this side. Followed by that, I'm thinking to about the lowest low, we are having a correction, a structure on the downside, probably a WXY in form of a flat and a zigzag, and on a higher degree. Well, this is an extremely bullish setup. We can say this is one correction for 2, and the next move, according to this thing, is gonna be a huge one on the upside into wave 3 and 4 and 5. So you see, in the midterm, we are looking very bullish, and I do think that these moves are going to happen in the cycle. Now, what about the short-term price action? Also in that area, we are looking magnificent. Let's zoom in more. Okay, here's the deal. I can now comfortably say that, look, this is probably a 5 wave up, and followed by that, we are having a correction to about this area, and it can be a WXY in form of a double zigzag. And again, once more, this is going to be another 1 and a 2, which means currently we are on our way to have a big move up into wave 3 and 4 and 5. And just in this wave 3, I think we might actually take the highest high in this region for the first target around, let's say, $22. Now, let's just go on some lower time frames and see what happened since we talked about internet computer in the previous video. If you remember, the last time that we talked about ICP, we were somewhere around these areas, and I was saying, look, there is a very high chance that we are having a series of 1-2s, meaning probably we are having 5 wave up into a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and this is another 1-2, which suggests soon we're gonna get a big move up in internet computer into wave 3, and then correction for 4, another move up into wave 5. So what happened? As you can see, we did actually get our move on the upside. Does this mean that it's over right now? Absolutely not. I fully believe that this is actually going to continue for quite some time. And right around these regions, if I just do this, we are having a very important resistance area, which is from weekly and daily time frame at the same time. And it is between 11.5 to about, I think it was $13. So the first time that we touch this region makes perfect sense to get a rejection from it. But I think soon after some more consolidation in here, we are going to have a big move up in order to go above this region, do a pullback, and then continue our move up and take this high, meaning we're going to soon get a break of this region. And at that point, because above here, the road on the upside is much more clear, I'm going to say our move up from this region is actually going to accelerate quite a bit. So in ICP, everything looks extremely bullish, and we have all the right structures for a great move on the upside. And I fully believe this is just the beginning. Now, what about indicators? Do we also have some bullish signs there or not? Let's zoom in more and start by checking them in weekly time frame. So what do we have? Okay, this is fantastic. We are having now confirmed buy signal in MACD and stock RSI at the same time, which is exactly what I've been telling you for so long. I was telling in every single video to my viewers, look, if you want to be bullish with a lot of confidence and you want to go according to indicators, you just need to see buy signals in these two indicators at the same time in weekly time frame. And now that we have it, well, okay, makes sense to be very optimistic. So in terms of indicators in weekly charts, we are looking great. And in daily time frame, we are also looking great because we are seeing once more buy signals in these two indicators. Now, because first, we are at the moment under this very important region, and also in stock RSI, we are somewhere around the overbought area. I would say it makes perfect sense to maybe for the next couple of days hang around under this region. However, this is, I want to be very clear, just going to be a correction structure and nothing else. And after it's over, we're gonna get probably another big move on the upside in order to, at that point, hopefully get a break of this region and continue our bull run. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. If you like checking out the patterns and you want to see what is happening in terms of technical analysis, and in this specific case, Elliott waves in ICP, well, okay, I have to tell you, we are looking extremely bullish, and there's a very high chance that our bull run has just started, and this is just the beginning. And from here, soon we can expect some more huge moves on the upside. Now, if you like to follow the news and follow the narrative, well, it seems like that the market is considering ICP as an AI related project. And this is kind of correct. And if we are going to have the same AI narrative that we had in a stock market, also in the cryptocurrency market, well, okay, then you can count on some unbelievable moves on the upside in AI related projects, which again, it seems like that ICP is one of them. So in terms of the news, we are just seeing more and more bullish narrative for internet computer. And in terms of technical analysis, we are also looking great. So from my point of view, at least, there is nothing to be worried about. And I fully believe that we're going to have a magnificent bull run in ICP in the cycle. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in internet computers price charts. Anyway, If you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.